Hey, what's going on, Collide fans? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a website. So basically, if you want to make a website, you have three options. First option is very expensive. You hire a web designer. That'll take from you hundreds of dollars and all this stuff. And after that, you're going to have to learn how to do maintenance for your website and all that stuff. So you're paying basically for nothing. They're creative, but so can you. You don't need to do that. The second option that you do have is you can buy one of those software that costs like $100 or $50. That's all, like, it does all the coding for you. All you have to do is type down what you want to do, and you pick like a background and like borders and all that stuff. It's almost like um, Microsoft Word or whatever. Everything's set for you. Just write it, whatever. That's the same thing for websites. I don't advise that. You don't learn anything. It's boring, all this stuff. Third option you have is you learn how to make it, and you make your own website. One of the best things from doing that, I just finished my first website a few days ago, and when I finished it, I just looked at it, I'm like, wow, I made this. You feel so proud of yourself. You're like, wow, I made this. I did this by myself, and you feel proud, and you learn something. You're actually learning. It's so easy. I'm actually teaching my sister how to make, how to use HTML. And she can actually make a paragraph and a title, and she can do all that stuff. I'm gonna show her how to use CSS next, which we'll talk about this in a second. Basically, to make a website, you need to learn three things. Actually, four, but we'll get to that later. The basic three things you need to learn is HTML, which we're gonna cover today, half of it today, and the other half in part two. Then we're gonna cover CSS. CSS is basically the design of the website, basically the padding and borders and background and all that stuff, designing of the web page basically, and then JavaScript. All right, and then there's other stuff that I'll teach you as well at the end. So basically HTML, which is where we're gonna start. Actually, before we do that, I should probably show you what you need. To make your own, to start, you need one of those following. For the web browser, you need to have either Google Chrome, which is right here, or you need to have Firefox, or you need Safari if you're on Apple. And I don't advise you to use Internet Explorer for this. It's Internet Explorer, like most of the tags don't work on it, and it's just a mess. Do not use Internet Explorer for this. Chrome or Firefox, or if you're Apple, Safari. Text editors, here's the text editor that you need. If you're on Apple, Text Wrangler. And then if you're on Windows, Notepad++. Actually, this is what I'm on right now, Notepad++. It's a text editor where you write your code. And then file transferring, FileZilla, and this. So you download this one, and go Chrome, and you're good to go. Alright? Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oops. Doesn't wanna click. Alright, so basically we're gonna start with HTML. What's HTML? What does it stand for? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Alright? Basically HTML is a bunch of tag content, document content. Basically what a tag is, it's basically a tag has a starting tag and it has a closing tag. That's what they're called. Alright, so here is a starting tag example right here, and here's an ending tag example, this body. Basically the only difference you see is there's a slash right here before the word. The starting is normal, and here and they have angel bracket. Alright, so this is the body. This is where you write. You put body, and this is where you write in the body, which will show in the thing. Alright, so basically that's that. And then there's something else that's called elements. Elements is basically what's between the tag, the writing between the tag. And here's a comment. The comment is, look, it says this is how you use HTML. So let's say in a month from now I check my code, I'm not gonna understand what all of this is. I'm not gonna understand, like, I'm like, what is that? So I'm gonna read this is how you use, oh, so this is how I use HTML, okay, and then I'll understand it, or something like that. Alright, so let's start our first tag here. Alright, so basically let's start it with a head 1. Alright, so here's a starting tag I showed you, and here's an element. Element is what you want to write. Let's write conquer online. And here's a closing one. Remember, you have a slash, and then you write it, h1, close it. Alright, so basically here's your first HTML heading. Alright, so basically here you go. Let's save that. Let's run it. Here's where you run. You go to run, and whatever you're on. If you're Firefox, you click here. Chrome, Safari. I'm gonna use Chrome. Let's close that one. Conquer Online from before. So let's see what's going on here. Why is it not showing? Yeah, it is. Conquer Online. Oops, I thought I typed something else. Conquer Online is what we wrote. Is the heading of the whole thing. Conquer Online. And basically, in heading, there's 6 levels of heading that you need to know. Heading 2, Conquer Online, H2, and then it goes, there's H3, H4, H5, H6, alright? The difference between them is size. Alright, see how, this is H1, see how big it is? H2 is smaller, H3 will be smaller than that, H4 will be smaller, 5 smaller, 6 smaller. 6 is the smallest heading that you can possibly use. Alright? I don't want to waste time showing you guys this, but there is one from H1 all the way to H6 you can use for the size. Alright? So now that we have this, let's start our paragraph. Alright? So P, this is we start our paragraph like that, and let's end our paragraph with P. Alright. Let's write I love Conquer, and I love playing games, blah 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 blah. Alright, so paragraph, here's the tag for paragraph, P, start your paragraph. Let's save it. Alright, so here's our paragraph. Actually, let's go to Google. Come on. Let's go Conquer Online Wiki. Wikipedia. Alright, I guess I don't have anything. Let's actually use a real paragraph instead of this. Alright, save. Alright, see, we just copy and pasted that paragraph on here. Alright, and also there's something that you should probably know. Something that's called a validator. Let me show you it. Here's one of the validators. Basically, let's say you have, when you were making a website, you're gonna have pages and pages of this, like pages and pages and pages and pages, and there can be a million errors. You're not gonna know the errors that you made with your naked eye. So you're gonna have to use this program. Either you put the URL of the program, or you put of the code, I mean, or you copy and paste it on here, or whatever option you want, and it will show you. It will say you have none errors, 2 errors, no errors, everything's good. It will show you. You should probably use this. And also, what W3C, but this is S for school. It does say school, sorry. What W3C is, it's the World Wide Web Consortium. Basically, what they are, there is an organization that like develops all the develops like the standards for web design and stuff. Like they just made HTML5, and there's probably gonna be HTML6. They're gonna improve it every time. It's improving, improving, improving. So those guys are the organizations that's doing this for us. So now that you know this, let's get started with other stuff. So basically what I should show you is also there's something called deprecated tags. Deprecated tags are basically tags that are retired, that like, let's say there's an HTML6 comes out and I use something from HTML5, the tag might not work on 6 because it has different stuff. So deprecated tags mean that something's retired or whatever. So now that you guys know this, let's say we want to make, let's say in our website we want to link, we want to make a link, alright? So the tag for that is a href equals, then you have to put the website. Let's say we want to put, give me a website, Conquer. Why not? co.91.com. And then we're gonna do it like this. And here we're gonna write like what you want. When you click on it, when you see it on your website, what is it gonna be? Conquer Online. And then we're gonna, this is our closing tag. So you guys get it, right? A starting tag is always like this. Ending tag has a slash on it. You can see it from all those things. So let's test it out. Let's see if it works. Alright, see this? It says Conquer Online, right? Let's see what happens if we click on it. Click on it. Oh look, we're on Conquer website. It sent us right to it. See that? Let's use another example. Let's do... Actually, give me an example. Anything at all. Google. Google.ca. Because I live in Canada. Let's put com. com. Google. Our closing tag. Alright. We're gonna refresh the page. See? We got Google right here. We click on it. We're on Google. See that? So here's something else. And then what else should I show you guys? What else should I show you guys? What else is there? Also images. Yeah, I forgot about images. Let's image tag basically starts like this. img. Basically just like the link one, but instead of the href, it's src equals, and then right here we're gonna need the URL. In that, between those two right here, you're gonna need the URL of the image. alt equals whatever we want to call it, like co or whatever, that doesn't matter. Right, so we gotta close. So let's go find us an image from website. Alright, so now let's go Conquer Online. Let's find ourselves a picture. Let's find a nice picture of Conquer. Nice picture. This one looks cool. Actually, no. This one. Okay. We're on Internet Explorer. Yeah, do not use Internet Explorer to do this. I forgot, guys. Like I said, use Google Chrome. Google. Conquer Online. Let's get any picture. You're gonna need the URL. Where's the image that we found? That was cool. This one's not bad. The URL of the image, okay? Copy image URL. We got that. Where is our thing? Alright, right between those two. You're gonna copy and paste it. Alright, it's right there. We're gonna save that. We're gonna go to our website. So Google, refresh it. There we go. We got this. We got this right here. But actually, it's right on it. We don't want the picture to be there. So let's try making a break. Let's see if this works. BR break. There we go. The break. We should probably end it so it doesn't. Break. Alright. Alright, so we basically have our heading right here, we have our paragraph, we have our website. You want to go to Conquer, just click on it, Google, go on it, our pictures right here. What else do I want to show you guys? Again, this is just the basics, and it looks bad, it looks not organized, everything's bad. I'm just teaching you guys how to do it. Once you guys learn how to do it, I will show you how to make it look nice. Alright, so now what should we make? I'm just thinking of something on top of my head. Yeah, let's make list. Alright, so let's make a list. So for a list, you start with UL, and then from here, you don't have to put tab. I just like it because it looks more organized. For list, it's LI, right? And then let's say conquer. Every class, let's say warrior. We're gonna end it, end tag. Let's make another one. LI. Monk. Actually, assassin, because they're both almost same. Like LI. Alright. Now let's end this one. Let's start a different one. Basically, you're gonna see what's the difference between UL and OL. I'll show you guys in a second, or you'll see it by yourself. Let's make another list item. What do we want this one to be? Monk. What class am I gonna do? Fire. Alright. Let's check it out. Let's see how it looks like. Alright, so see this? You got your list right here. Basically, UL will put the dot. It will be dotted like this. If you see how it looks like, it will be dotted. And then if you use OL, it will be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you made a list. Also, something else that you should learn is... Actually, you know what, guys? This is going to be it. We're going to cut it off right here. This video is getting too long. So basically, here's the start of how you make a website. See how easy that is? We just made a title, a heading in a second. We made a paragraph in a second. The paragraph can be pages if you want. We got this, we got an image, we got all this stuff. See how easy that is? It's so easy. You want to make a link, you put href equal, you put the website, what you want to call it. Let's say we want to make this CO, not conquer. CO. Save it. Go right here. See, now it says CO, not conquer. CO. You click on it. You're on the website that you put right here. co.91.com, so on. See how easy that is? You memorize this one right here, and then you end it. That's it. That's how you put a website. You want to make a list. UL if you want it to be dotted, like points. If you want it to be numbered, you use OL. And I actually forgot to end this one. The validator would have showed me that I had an error. Anyways, there we go. And then at the like I said, when you start, you have a body. You start the body, and you start with end the body, and then end it with the HTML. So basically, guys, here's the start of HTML. In the next video, I'll show you how to make tables, like actual tables, and a bunch of other stuff. And then after that video, we're gonna start CSS, organize all the stuff. Like, hold on, let me show you this thing. Here's the Conquer Online main website. Basically, in CSS, you'll learn how to make a background. See that background picture? Like, see all this? We can make a background picture. And here are all the borders. Those are basically small borders, right? See this right here? That's a border. We're gonna learn how to do that. Later on, you can learn how to make videos, all this stuff. So we're gonna have a really nice looking website at the end. So if you guys want to learn more and you like this video, please subscribe and like us. And I hope you learned something. And have an awesome day, guys. See ya.